I think that for people who are pretty much overthinkers like myself, it's very easy to look at what everything that's happening in the world and happening with our government and the way that everything just seems to be so self-destructive and we're just lied to constantly. It's like I was thinking during the Biden administration, Biden's aides and the media were always like, we don't understand why people think the economy's so bad. The economy's great. And now Trump does the exact same thing where it's the economy's booming. Why is everyone so unhappy? And, you just see the oligarchs and the corporations gaining just insane amounts of power. And you see these politicians making decisions in their favor and in the interests of other countries around the world and that are just clearly self-destructive. I mean, they can be nothing but intentionally self-destructive. And it's very easy to get completely worked up into this like, what do I do? Who do I vote for? Do I switch parties? Do I vote for somebody else? Do I like just what do I do? There has to be a solution. There has to be a way to, fix this and make things better and get back to something, right? Not that I think that there ever was an ideal time period. But the reality is that people have had to live through the ends of their countries and their empires before. And I'm not saying that the country's ending in the next 10 years or anything like that, but we're obviously in the final chapters, at least, of the American empire in many ways. But, people have had to live through that time and time and time again throughout history, and no amount of not wanting to live through it solved that problem for them. And stealing the joy in life, I think, is one of their main objectives. And so I think that we may have to accept that there isn't anything we can do about these multi-trillion dollar companies taking over the world. There may not be anything we can do about the fact that our politicians don't do anything to help us. We may have to live through it. And we're going to have to find a way to come to terms with and find peace in that situation. And that doesn't mean that we just give up and do nothing, but it also means that we can't lose the joy of our lives panicking over not finding